Yo, how's it going on guys? It's Zero here. Today I will be breaking down the new Pokemon Journeys special trailer. This trailer was roughly 1 minute long, however it was packed with a lot of new information such as Ash's old Pokemon returning and also scenes you may have missed which will come to play a big role in future episodes of Journeys. Before we get into this, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new to stay up to date with all new Pokemon Journeys news. Also, if you do enjoy this video, please consider giving the video a like to support the channel. Okay, so the trailer opens up with a shot of what looks to be an airship in the middle of a forest, and if you look closely you can actually see two characters standing near the ship. One character looks to have brown hair and a black jacket, so I assume that's our OG boy Gary Oak, who if you don't know was shown in the most recent Journeys opening. The second character actually looks to be someone with blue hair, but I will talk more about this person later on in the video. Next, we get multiple shots, one being of Go wearing an orange jumpsuit, and yes guys, we're finally getting a Crown Tundra arc, and I'm so excited, but I'll talk more about this later on. We then see an icy field and a frozen Pokeball, which is very interesting, followed by Ash and Go under a sunset near the bridge in Vermilion City. And going over this scene, I've also seen a few comments stating that this could be an argument between Ash and Go, which I can definitely see happening if it's an important scene. We are also shown 4 Flabébés gliding through some flowers, and then a Florges with a Flabébé. So this probably all has to do with episode 66, White Flower Flabébé, and there's a chance that this episode could be a continuation of episode 25, The Return of Korrina. This is because in that episode, Go really wanted to catch a White Flabébé and he managed to do it, as it was confirmed in episode 31. However, we never actually got to see it, so there's a chance that this could be a flashback episode of how Go actually did get it, but we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we see a foot that looks like Blastoise, so I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that is Gary's. Following this though, we get to see Ash, Go, Gary, and standing with them is our favourite monkey boy, Infernape. And wow, I can't believe that it's been over 10 years since Ash last battled with him. It's actually crazy and I was freaking out when I saw this. And of course, we can't forget Gary, as he's standing with his Electivire, which we actually haven't seen since Advanced Generation. Above them is the legendary bird Moltres, which flies away. Then the scene goes to a weird tornado which forms in the sky. And these quick scenes actually end with both Ash's and Iris's Dragonite heading towards each other for a big clash. We then see our boys arrive at Oak's lab, and the last time we actually saw this was in episode 2 of Journeys. But of course, this is Go's first time, and he's holding a book, so maybe he has some sort of convenience to the plot. We are reintroduced to Professor Oak, explaining what his new mission will be for this series, and that is Project Mew. He says that he's formed a team for a full-scale search for Mew, as it's been seen in certain locations. Because of this, more members are being recruited. We are then shown one of the 2 new characters in Journeys being Asahi, and she's looking really cool and I'm really loving her design. We also saw her at the start of the trailer standing with Gary. In the next scene, we see Ash and Go in the airship and it looks like they're hovering above the Crown Tundra area, as in the next scene we actually see the boys walking through an icicle path. We are then reintroduced to the man Gary Oak, and can I just say, he looks so good in the Journeys art style. After this, we are shown Regice, who breaks through ice literally, and it seems to be attacking Ash and Go. However, a new trainer appears with his Urshifu, and this is so crazy as it's the first time we've seen it in the anime. Also, this is the only type of reference to the Isles of Armor in this trailer. The trainer then commands Urshifu to use Wicked Blow, and bro, this looked really good animated. I liked it a lot. The move then manages to land on Regice, and then the shot cuts to the trainer from earlier speaking to Ash and Go out of fire. And he's our second new character for Journeys, his name being Tsurugi. He tells the gang that if he wasn't there to save them, they would have all died, which is really dark for Pokemon, but this really fits Tsurugi's character, and his design is my favourite design of all new characters in Journeys. And one fun fact, Tsurugi is actually voiced by Hiroshi Kaimiya. I hope I said that right. who is also the voice actor of Levi from Attack on Titan, which is definitely a cool bonus. Next, we see a really nice shot of the airship in the sunset, and I assume this is probably after all of the events that had happened in the Crown Tundra, because there's a scene where Ash and Go are in a really bad snowstorm, so I really can't wait to see how they'll get out of that. Following this, we see a really nice scene of Dragonite giving Iris a hug, which was so adorable, and I'm pretty sure we can all assume that this is Ash's Dragonite because I don't think Iris's is the hugging type. We then see Chloe and her Eevee, and she actually gives it a pink scarf, which is a really nice present of her. And also, in the Generation 3 games, this scarf is actually meant to increase cuteness in a concert. So potentially, she could be entering a concert in one episode and trying it out, but that's just my speculation. The next shot we come back to is Ash, Go and Gary battling Moltres. I cannot wait for this battle because we all know the animation is going to be amazing, and especially because Ash is using his ace of Diamond and Pearl Infernape, and that's just so sick. Also, we received some information about Infernape from a Japanese website called Oricon, which stated the reason why Ash's Infernape is battling Moltres is because it disappeared from the lab and never returned. Because of this, the boys set out to go find it, and they also run into Gary on the way. So I can't wait to see how this episode ends. It's definitely going to be a great one. We then get to see Iris in the Journey's art style, and she looks so awesome. She is also wearing her champion outfit from the Black and White 2 games, which is very cool. Does this mean she's actually become the champion of the Unova region? I don't know. However, it seems to be that she's aiming towards that goal. And it's been roughly 2 series since we last saw her, so she's definitely going to be a strong opponent, and if not, Ash's hardest yet. For this battle, it looks like we're going to get to see Ash's Dracovish versus Dragonite, which I'm very happy about, as our fish boy is finally getting his first battle on camera. And of course, we know that Ash is using his Dragonite. However, we haven't seen Iris's Axew anywhere, so maybe it evolved into a Haxorus. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Lastly, this match is very important because it's gonna decide who ranks up to the Hyper class, Ash or Iris. After this, we finally get to see Ash's older Pokemon back at Oak's lab, and I'm so happy. This is what we've been asking for in the community, and people have been making speculations. Everyone's been saying, oh, can we get Ash's Pokemon back? And finally, they're returning, which is so crazy. And I definitely think Pokemon Journeys has the potential now to be the best series. And of course, we don't see all of Ash's Pokemon, such as Muck or Sceptile, but I'm sure we will see them in the episode. And who knows, we may actually get to see Tracy this time.
Who?
And lastly, we get to see multiple scenes for future episodes and journeys, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. The trailer ends with Go in the snow and recognizing a Pokemon. Then we hear a Pokemon cry that sounds like Mew, and this was really interesting. I really wonder if Go will actually get to battle Mew or even attempt to catch it. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah guys, I really hope you all enjoyed my breakdown on the new Journeys trailer. Please comment your thoughts on it. Did you enjoy it or you didn't? I'd love to hear them all. As for me, I love this trailer so much and it's definitely the best one we've got so far. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to stay up to date with new Pokemon Journeys videos, and please give the video a like as I would really appreciate it and it helps the channel go far. With all of that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.